Uranium is a naturally occurring radioactive element. It belongs to a special group of elements called actinides. Uranium is one of the more common elements in the Earth's crust. Small amounts of uranium are present everywhere, including rock, soil, and water. It can move through the environment in wind, rain, and other natural processes. It also moves through the environment as a result of human activity, such as mining and milling. It is used for weapons manufacturing and as a nuclear power source. High levels of uranium in the body can affect organs and body processes. Possible health concerns are issues with autoimmune function, high blood pressure, kidney damage, and issues with reproductive functions. Exposure to high levels of radiation can cause health problems such as cancer. In the case of overexposure to uranium, lung cancer is a serious health concern. There are many routes of exposure, the most common being through ingestion. It enters the body by eating contaminated foods or drinking waters that contain high levels of uranium. People may also be exposed to uranium through inhalation and skin contact. Though inhalation of uranium is a minor source of exposure for the general population, mine and milling workers are at increased risk of exposure from inhaling contaminated air and dust or from coming into skin contact with uranium in processing facilities. There are two known populations that are disproportionately exposed and affected by uranium, the two being mine and mill workers and indigenous Native Americans. Mining activities can increase concentration of uranium in the air, exposing mine workers to elevated levels of uranium. These workers inhale the dust and powers while extracting or processing the uranium, causing them to experience lung cancer, kidney damage, and other health concerns. Starting in the 1940s, there was a booming mining industry in the United States. Many of the uranium mines in the United States are located on Native American reservations, and as a result, these populations are exposed via dermal contact, inhalation, and ingestion. 523 mines stretch across the Colorado Plateau, Grand Canyon region, and the state of New Mexico, causing Native Americans, specifically the Navajo, Hopi, Ute, and Pueblo tribes, to be affected by uranium through exposure and contamination from past mining and milling operations. A lack of proper cleanup from these activities resulted in contaminated water sources, soil, and air, causing those who live on these lands to have increased rates of lung cancer, kidney damage, and other adverse outcomes. The EPA has entered into enforcement agreements and settlements valued at over $1.7 billion to reduce the high risk of radiation exposure to these peoples. Of the 523 abandoned mines on these reservations, plans have only been made to clean up about 230 of them. There are several ways to protect yourself from exposure. Exposure can be minimized by staying away from abandoned mines and mills, avoiding root vegetables grown in soils with high levels of uranium, and washing all fruits and vegetables. Testing your drinking water for high levels of uranium, using bottled waters, and if you live near a hazardous site, limit your contact with the soil. If someone has been exposed, they should first remove themselves from the exposure site and focus on decontamination. This means washing your face, your body, and your clothes.